Hey everyone, and welcome back to another devlog. Before we start, I just want to thank everyone for supporting me and watching my videos. Even though I don't post that much, it's been like over a month and a half now since I've last posted. And I'd also like to quickly mention that in order to access the new beta for Bitlands, you will have to become a patron with the link in the description. Anyways, you probably noticed a few things by now. First off, I made an entire new world. So in case you didn't know, the way this game works is that there are three main worlds. The first world is the Swamplands, the second world is the Crystal Caverns, and the third world is what we're in right now, which is called the Ashlands. I spent like 3 days making all the assets for this place, and it looks pretty cool. I made a lot of different variants of already existing objects, like this platform over here. This is an obsidian platform, which basically it functions the same way as any other platform. It just kind of looks better. I also wanted to change up the color palette a little bit, so I made an obsidian color palette as well as a new fire color palette to kind of distinguish this place from the other worlds in the game. There are basically just a bunch of obsidian rocks and some obsidian grass variants. I think it looks pretty cool. And there are those red kind of firefly things floating around in the air. Makes some pretty cool ambient lighting. Makes the atmosphere kind of feel desolate in a way, like it's just been destroyed. And the same thing goes for the background too. It's just a bunch of these dead trees which have no leaves, and there's actually a nice little detail in the background, which is some lava animation flowing from the mountains. I thought that was pretty cool. And there are some obsidian variants of stuff like the platforms and also the lava platform from the caves, which you can stand on. Other than making a ton of tiles, there's not much else that I've done yet for the Ashlands. Although actually, I did make a new enemy, and I think I'm going to keep this guy. So this enemy is called the Fire Imp, and basically what he does is when you go near him, he'll start to run away, gets kind of scared, and if you run him into a wall though, that kind of makes it easier to kill him. But then again, you can also just use your energy bolt, and that was a little bit glitchy. Looks like I'll have to fix that. The fireball has pretty nice effects on it as well, but let's quickly stomp on this guy. He's causing too much trouble. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to add in a bunch of new stuff. I've got a ton of new ideas. Like, I want to make an obsidian platform that when you jump on it, it kind of just deteriorates and falls down into the lava. I also want to add in these lava-like geysers that shoot out like a massive wall or like a column of lava into the air, and you have to wait for it to come back down before you can pass. And here's another cool thing I have to show you. So over here we have a new enemy in the Crystal Caverns, which is called, I believe, the Sad Snake. So the snake is a creature that dwells in the Crystal Caverns. It will lunge at you when you get close to it. She always seems to be sad though. I am truly a master wordsmith. Alongside a new world and new enemies is a new feature called the Medal System. Now the Medal System basically tracks the amount of an enemy you have killed. So if I were to go to this slimy slime, yet again, master wordplay here, if I clicked on this medal over here, it would tell me I need to defeat 30 more enemies to get a silver medal. So you might be wondering, how the heck am I supposed to kill 50 of these guys when there's not even 50 of them in the game? Well, to remedy that, I've created a brand new game mode in Bitlands called Endless Mode, and this is a randomly generated world you are looking at right now. Pretty much everything in a typical level Bitlands spawns in this world. Even the moving platforms and the spikes sometimes appear. I mean, you have to admit, for 3 days work, this isn't that bad. And not only do we have random level generation, but we also have 9 new levels to the Crystal Caverns. I have finished every single level in the Crystal Caverns right now. So feel free to go ahead and play through those. You can play right to the very end and actually make it to the first level of the Ashlands, which is of course incomplete. And I think I just actually glossed over something very, very important. You've probably already noticed, but you can actually get coins now from killing enemies. So if I stomp on this guy, he's gonna give me some coins. And basically what coins are going to be used for is buying these pixies over here. So you can see we got 1, 2, and the third one, which is activated when we double jump. So what I plan to do is I plan to have a shop at the main menu of the game, and once you've collected enough coins, you can actually go to the shop and purchase something ranging from 8 to 12 new pixies, something like that, and each one will have a unique ability that you can use, and you can use them in endless mode or story mode. These levels you're looking at right now are going to be a part of story mode. These ones are handmade, they are not randomly generated, although I do plan to add random level generation for the caves and the Ashlands, but that is definitely for another day. And as usual, because I can't help myself, I made a lot of new music. I downloaded something called Spitfire Audio for the first time ever, so all the music you're hearing in the background is just stuff that I've made. What really sucks though is that I have to do all my college applications now, so I can't really focus on game development as much as I want. Like, trust me, if it were up to me, I would be doing this full time, and I probably would have finished this game already. But most of my applications are due on the 30th, so I'm hoping by then I'll have some more free time. But then again, it's my senior year of school, so I really just want to wrap things up and graduate from high school. If I'm able to upload this video before November 30th, I'm gonna be really surprised. Other than the abundance of changes I've already described, I have fixed a lot of bugs as usual. There was a strange one where ladders would kind of like... It was really strange. You could jump from below ladders, and they wouldn't let you get on the ladder. That's not a problem anymore, so I did add in a saving and loading feature into the game. So if you have already played the game before or already downloaded it, you can choose to start playing where you left off before, or you can choose to delete all of your save data. But yeah, I'd say it's all starting to come together now. If you want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord for notifications with the link in the description. And if you want to become a beta tester, you can do so by helping me and supporting me out over on Patreon. I do plan on making this game a fundraiser project, so I will probably not be making any profit from this once it's released. So any support is always greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next devlog.